everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of organizing in my bookshelf. This is our collection of kind of hobby books and things that we're interested in. This whole shelf here is all of my farming books that I've collected over the years. Now I started out just picking up the occasional beginner book. Like this is a good one that I picked up that started me having interest in beekeeping. These story books, they're story guides too. I've got it on chickens and rabbits and taking care of other small animals. I've got it on ducks, but this is a basic starter book that isn't going to get real in-depth into some of the things that you can get into for beekeeping. So a lot of these books you can get online through Amazon.com, through digital downloads, which are really great because then you don't get too cluttered up with too many books. It's really easy to get a bookshelf loaded up very, very fast. And we've had to sort through every now and then and get rid of some that weren't really good keepers. Sometimes you think a book might be good and then it kind of comes and you're like, oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. When I was getting into rabbits, I picked this up. It's a rabbit handbook. This is more for a middle school age child. It's not really an adult read. It's just basic care. Jack read it. It's time for this to get disposed of and move on its way. I keep my books generally organized by topic. So I keep my rabbit book with my other rabbit book. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. I'm here to talk to you about bees. So some of the best books that I've read over time are old books, and they're really great to get on eBay. So this is a really good book. It's a quick read. A lot of these books are from the 50s and older, so not all the information would apply as they do today. But you just kind of have to learn from what's old method and what's new method. And some of those old methods are really tried and true. And like dividing bees into nucleus hives is really useful to have. And it's not really in the new books. This is a really good one. It's called Starting Right with Bees. Beekeeping Tips and Topics. So here's another really good book. How to Keep Bees and Sell Honey. Now, they're talking roadside stand stuff sitting in front of your house from the 1950s. This is not relevant to today's selling honey. So as you know, we sell our honey online on our Etsy store. You can visit there by going to our channel and clicking that Etsy link to go over there. We are now offering creamed honey and cinnamon creamed honey as an add-on so that you can enjoy that on your toast. It's way less messy. It's very nice to eat. This is a good book to get. It's called First Lessons in Beekeeping. Everyone should read this. It's about a $6 book used. This book came from Tractor Supply for $2.50. And there are many editions of it. This one is put out by Dadant Publications, which they're a leader in beekeeping. You can always take beekeeping lessons. Usually that's the kind of stuff that starts up later on in the year. So reading the books is a good way to get comfortable, and reading the books will give you confidence for getting into your beehive later on. Now every book has some useful information and some dud information, and a lot of it is redundant and it's over and over in every book. So it's really good to be able to browse in a bookstore if possible and buy online whenever you can to save money. We really stress the money savings benefit of going on Amazon and buying our books. Our local bookstore is largely used books now, and they will buy back books also, which is a lot easier for me than to try to sell them on Amazon because of their listing fees. Here's another one I've gotten. It's called Keeping Bees, and it's by Ashley English. Again, a lot of these books have information that was in another book I read, and I kind of skipped through, but some of it has just some real gems of information in it. Little baby is just being a little handful right now, and he's getting into everything. He wants to get the camera, and he wants to say hi to you. Don't you? Yes! No reading for mommy. So all in all, I've probably got about 15 different bee books. This is my own bee book, and it is my bee journal. My bee journal is everything I discover when I go to my bees. I name my hives so that I can write about them in my book and go back later on and see what I've done. So year after year that we've been on the land, I learn more and more about everything going on around us. So I have in here like a map, for instance, of the different things growing on the farm and what source of pollen it's providing. It's just a little sketch that I threw together on a piece of the kids' paper, and I keep that in my book. So it's just a general layout. I've also got in here a chart of bloom times to know when these things are blooming and when they are starting to die off, to know. It helps me to visually look at this throughout the season to know when I'm going to be getting a honey crop, when I might need to add another super or to take a super off. Not everybody harvests honey at the same time. We can harvest honey here in the spring after all the dandelions are done, because that pollen has provided the brood rearing, and those honey stores start building up. They might need a little more room. If they don't have enough room, then they can't make more brood, which means more baby bees coming up. So we're always adding those honey supers as necessary. So here's a surprise I have for you.
We wanted to host a giveaway for you. There are so many things to read on beekeeping, honey processing, everything that you can think of. So one of the things I do in the wintertime, in my off time, is I read books. Kim Flottam is one of my favorite authors of beekeeping things, and I have learned a lot. There are actually 3 books to this series. The Backyard Beekeeper, the Honey Handbook, which teaches a lot of different things about processing your honey and infusing your honey. So if you want to flavor your honey, this is a really neat book to have on hand. The 3rd book in the series is The Better Beekeeper. I'm not including that one in the giveaway. I don't have an extra copy of it. I recently ordered a couple of these books for myself, and I ordered an extra copy for the giveaway to give to you. It's a great thing to do whether you're interested in beekeeping. If you know somebody who's interested in beekeeping, you can pass them along to them. It's a lot of fun. So the only requirement for you is that you're a subscriber, that you leave a comment down below, and that you share this video with somebody else. Hit that little button down on the bottom that says share and send it along to somebody else, either through social media or email. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it on anything that you share it with somebody. Just pass it along to somebody else, because they might be interested and they might know somebody else who's interested. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.